going on, ViJaGamers? It's the ViJaPlayer here, and today we have the Tlaloc, the exclusive, well, the Warlock exclusive exotic scout rifle. I know it's a bit of a mouthful, but that's all good. As always, we're gonna get started off with the stats, and at first glance, you could see all the stats are very neutral. Honestly, they're below average stats, all of them. So, it looks like a below average gun, right? But we'll get more into it a little bit later. We'll talk more about how it works out. Grenadier, you guys should all know what this perk does. Very useful, and it's on the gun. What do you want to know? So I use the top modifier, I guess you could say, because it gives you the most impact. The only other one I would suggest is the soft ballistics, which gives you a lot more stability, but at a penalty to your impact, so it's up to you. Eye of the Storm, this weapon becomes more accurate as your health gets lower. I don't really notice this perk affecting too much. I don't know, not exactly sure. It's just kind of a throw in there perk. Hand loaded, this would be one perk that I would somewhat recommend, but obviously injection mold is the one I go with because it's increased stability, and I think stability is more important than the increased range that hand loaded gives to you. And of course, overflow. This weapon has better handling, rate of fire, and stability while the wielder's super is charged. That is the perk that you want to pay attention to. So as I was saying before, or as we were looking at before, rather, you saw that the stats of this gun were average, and this gun performs average. It's terribly average for an exotic. The only thing really exotic about it at first glance is the fact that it has Grenadier as an extra little perk. But that last perk, that overflow, is so important. You never want to use your super when you're using this, because when you have your super, this gun is amazing. This gun does what it's supposed to, what you think it's gonna do. It does what you think it's gonna do. It is an exotic gun once you have your super. The only thing that sucks is that you have to have your super, and if you use your super, boom, all that extra stability and rate of fire or damage or whatever the hell they give you, it's all thrown out the window once you use your super. So you basically never want to use your super. So the question is this gun good? And I want to say yes and no, because when you don't have your super, it's just an average scout rifle, nothing to gawk about. But when you have your super, it's a really good scout rifle. It definitely performs like an exotic should perform. I'm not exactly sure why they set it up like this, honestly. I'm not a big fan of the whole having to keep my my super the whole time, but it tends to work out, especially if you're a self-resing Warlock, but I never use the self-res Warlock. Because the Void Walkers have Blink, and I think Blink is just way more useful. But yes, I think this gun is good. I think it's good, but only when you have your super. But you can definitely get kills with it without your super. It definitely works without your super, just not as effectively as it should, or as you would hope it to be. And it kind of sucks because you have to get used to the two different modes that the gun can be in. So it takes some getting used to, but once you get used to it, once you understand, the rate of fire differences and the damage differences, this gun is definitely extremely powerful. And I think any of you Warlocks out there should definitely pick it up, and should definitely, if you guys maybe, I'm guessing probably if you're a Warlock, you probably got this weapon. If not, you should definitely get it. You should definitely try it out. And, maybe you might not like it at first, but I know if you keep on using it, you will start to like it. But anyways, you guys, that's all I really have to say about the Tlaloc, the Warlock exclusive scout rifle. I will see you guys in the next one. Please leave a like and comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. This has been the ViJaPlayer, and I'm out. Peace.
Only 5 minutes left. You're almost there. You can fight by my side anytime, Guardian.